Want to edit your photos? Click on Albums, then tap See All. It's on the right, above your folders. Then tap Edit. Your folders are now movable, and you can place them in any order you want. If you switch to iOS 14, the Weather app can show the air quality index for some world cities. So if you live in New York or London, you can check if the air quality is good today. The Weather app has some other updates too. It has a minute-by-minute forecast for how intense the rain or snow will be in the next hour. Only for the US though. If you live in the US, Europe, Japan, Canada, or Australia, you can see alerts for any severe weather conditions like tornadoes, storms, or floods. If you live in a really cold place and your iPhone keeps turning off whenever it's super chilly outside, go to Settings, Battery, and check the battery health. If it's less than 85%, you probably want to change out your battery. Apps on iOS 14 can be merged together. Just drag one on top of another, just like when you want to place an app into a folder. Now you can customize your screen even more, and hopefully save a little time whenever you reach for your phone. You can take a screenshot on your iOS 14 just by tapping your finger twice on the back of your phone. Go to Accessibility, Touch, Back Tap. You can choose from tons of options like Screenshot, Mute, Home, Lock Screen. The list is huge. Your phone even has a triple tap function, in case you're kind of a fidgety person. Your iPhone can scan any document and even recognize, copy, and paste text from photos. Just download the Google app, then tap the frame icon in the upper right corner. The camera opens. Then, all you need to do is choose text mode and take a photo of the text you want to scan. It might take a while to process, but when it's done, you can copy the text and paste it wherever you want. You can even use it to translate text instantly, like foreign menus, street signs, and instructions. Even if you switch to iOS 14, you can still choose the time and the alarm clock with a regular swipe instead of just dialing it. If your mobile data isn't that great, airplane mode might come in handy. Turn it on and wait 5 to 10 seconds to get a better internet connection. If you're on 3G, it'll become LTE. Also, if you charge your phone with airplane mode on, it'll charge about 15% faster. To make the video quality on your iPhone better, try these 3 simple tips. Go to Settings, Camera, Formats. Choose High Efficiency Camera Capture. Then go back to the menu, go to Record Video, and choose 1080 at 30 frames per second. Last but not least, turn the grid on in the Composition section. No more wonky photos. Time to think about cybersecurity. In the search bar, type Passwords. Choose Security Recommendations and turn on the Detect Compromised Passwords function. If you type the wrong number into the calculator, you can delete it digit by digit with a simple left swipe. Same trick works for dialing phone numbers. So if you dialed a wrong digit, just swipe to delete it. With iOS 14, you don't need to waste time creating multiple folders for your apps. There's an app library for that. It automatically categorizes all the apps you use. The recently added section has the apps you recently downloaded. Plus, it likes to display recently launched app clips. Now you can set the default app for your browser or email. Go to Settings and scroll down until you see the app you want as your default. When you tap on it, you'll see the Default Browser App section. Tap it and choose the one you want from the list. iOS 14 has a sweet feature that lets you hide any private photos. Go to Settings and choose the Photos section. Scroll down until you see the Hidden Albums section. If you activate the Hidden Album button, anyone with access to your phone will be able to see them. All iPhones have an inbuilt QR reader, no matter if it's a good old retro iPhone 5 or a brand new iPhone 12. The improved QR reader for iOS 14 can scan almost any code, even if it's tiny or wrapped around some object. As for music, you can discover new favorite tracks, and autoplay mode can look for similar songs you might like. There are also a bunch of new filters to search through your library faster than ever. Spatial audio is basically 3D sound that gives you that immersive experience. To enable this feature, go to the Bluetooth section. Tap the I next to your AirPods. Yeah, it only works with newer AirPods. And hit the Spatial Audio button. Also, check the Accessibility section. You need to hit the Follow iPhone button to make sure it all works properly. iOS 14 takes care of your sleep with its new sleep and wind down modes. When you click on Clock, you'll see a lot of new features like Sleep Schedule. First, make sure it's on. Then, edit the active days. You can set a sleep goal and then tap the Wind Down section. Add the apps you want to the Wind Down shortcut. When your phone is in sleep mode, you can access them directly from your blocked screen. No more late-night zombie scrolling. You can easily improve your battery life. First, limit your widget usage. Try not to add too many widgets and limit the use of those that require a lot of data to keep themselves up to date. Also, you can automate the low power mode to a certain battery percentage. Go to Automation, hit the plus button, and create a new automation setting. Alright, this one is for all those couch potato iPhone users out there. Now you can send a voice message with the help of your good friend Siri. All you need to do is say, "Hey Siri, send a voice message to Jane Smith." Siri starts recording, stops when you're done, and gives you a preview. Now you just have to tap the send button. There are better automatic suggestions for your home app, and your phone can adjust its color temperature throughout the day, making it seem more in touch with nature. Another cool feature is face recognition. It can even recognize someone through your peephole, if they're saved as people in your photos. iMessages got updated too. Now you can pin up to 9 message threads to keep your most frequently used contacts at the top of your list 24/7. You can also mention people in conversations to direct a message to a particular person. iMessages also makes it easier to filter unknown senders. The Notify Me section in Messages allows you to get notifications in Messages whenever you're mentioned, even if you muted the conversation. It's great if most of your chats are already muted. You won't miss any important messages, but you also won't have to filter through tons of messages that aren't directed at you. As for new features in iMessages, emojis got a whole new upgrade. I'm talking 11 new hairstyles and 19 new headwear styles to customize your emojis. You can send hugs and blush with brand new stickers. Aww. Jiggle Mode has changed too. To activate it on iOS 14, press your finger against an empty field on your screen, and voila! All the app icons start jiggling around. In this mode, you can delete an app or move it into the library just by clicking the small minus sign on it. To exit Jiggle Mode, tap an empty space or click that big old circle button at the bottom. This mode can also help you hide any pages you don't really use. Go to Jiggle Mode, press the small bar with dots at the bottom, and you'll see a screen with all your pages displayed separately. Remove the ticks from the pages you want to hide. Hit Done, and there you go. To get any of those pages back, do the same thing, but add the tick back to whatever page you need.